Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 7th to the 13th of January 2019. We begin the week with a partial solar eclipse in the middle degrees of Capricorn. So although at this time of year we're encouraged to rush to make our resolutions for the year, an eclipse often says stop, look, and most importantly listen, because things are all going on under the surface. We have Mercury, Saturn, the Sun, the Moon and Pluto all in this winter earth sign. And in Capricorn, everything's to do with the roots and what's germinating under the ground. Not ready to come through yet, but what we nourish in the soil, we will then see the shoots soon enough, in the right time. So this weekend, it's all about going deep into your roots, connecting, pulling up that nourishment, letting go of anything that's not supporting you. And the whole week is about being able to change our view of who we are so that we're actually stepping forwards next week with a real vision of the new self that we've created and not bringing forwards old paradigms, old beliefs and old limitations. Because we also have Mercury in Capricorn about to meet with Saturn. So I'll come to that in a bit. But Uranus is turning direct. We've got this partial solar eclipse in Capricorn. Everything is saying just hang in there, but connect to the real gem, the real soul, the real excitement within. Dig your roots deep, pull up that nourishment and make sure that you're fully stable and sustainable for the coming year ahead, and to activate your plans and your desires as they start to manifest. Manifestation is very much a theme of this week, because what we're being inside, what we're believing, what we're telling ourselves, what we're feeling, all of those things is what we then act upon and create in our world. But after we've had our autumn and winter of Mercury retrograde, we've had a chance to reevaluate who we really are and update ourselves. So many changes coming in there, and that's why we're not stepping forwards just yet, because you can't step forwards from the old self. This is going to be more of a rebirth and a reconnection week. On Monday we have Venus stepping into Sagittarius, so this is the other retrograde coming to an end, coming out of the Venus retrograde shadow, which has upgraded our relationship with ourselves and therefore with others. So after 2 months of real visceral changes and necessary adjustment, we're moving forwards now into the sign of expansion. Venus is stepping towards making a harmonic angle with Mars. So we'll see the fruits of our labours come into effect, becoming evident in the coming weeks. Sense of harmony restored between the masculine and feminine. And having liberated ourselves and let go of any projections, psychologies, manipulations, we can also liberate our relationships with others as well and connect on a soul level. So that's going to ignite and excite our relationships with soul flow rather than codependency, validation and need. So by Monday I would say have a look back over the Mercury retrograde, have a look back over the Venus retrograde. How have you changed? How have you come into your wholeness? And how does that then change what you're aiming towards and how you're interacting with yourself and others? Because unless we do this recap, we can just keep working from the old program. We need to really realise in this new moon window that we have changed significantly and start to come from that changed place. So with Venus making harmonic to Mars, we can expect that once there was discord, there's now a sense of lightness and flow. The rewards coming in for being authentic and tending to our own blocks and limitations bring a feeling of peace and joy and simplicity. So often relationships with ourselves and others can be overcomplicated, over-psychological. Can we let go of all of that now? Get back to the simple and enjoy being our true selves and engaging with others. As I said earlier, Mercury is approaching Saturn in Capricorn. So this is the prime days from Wednesday onwards to look in the mirror and to see the new you, to adjust your vision, to celebrate the efforts that you've made, and to really see the changes that they've brought. You can let go of old self-judgment and allow the new self to come forwards. Allow others to be their true selves. Quite often we get trapped in life of, oh, I'm changing, but everybody else stays the same. Well, that's simply not true. We have to let others make their own changes and recognise those as well. So the sense of freedom there, not holding other people or ourselves to an old patterning, but allowing everything to upgrade itself and to be able to see, feel and appreciate those differences. By Thursday, Friday we approach some very powerful dates. The Sun is meeting with Pluto. This is a once a year event. So from Thursday, Friday onwards, I think that we can start to set our resolutions from that deep-rooted place, from what we really stand on and for. And we can dig deep. And having dug deep, we can pull up all of those resources and set intentions for building something really magnificent. And now we know who we are, where we're coming from, then we can start to determine where we're going to. So Thursday and into the weekend is about harnessing core power and dedicating yourself to the new, real you. So Friday, one of the power dates of 2019, the Sun meets with Pluto. This is anything but trivial. Pluto calls us to the deepest alchemy, to letting go of the base and raising up to the crown, from letting go of the old and stepping brightly and sprightly into the new. Rejuvenation, elevation of our core vibration. So from here we can begin our new year, focused, deeply rooted, healed and changed, and ready to grow as we climb the mountain of Capricorn. If you'd like to know more about the pattern of the stars in 2019, power dates and how you can harness the energies, then I do have a couple of talks coming up. I'll be at Evolve in Kensington on Wednesday night, and at the Light Centre in Monument on Friday night, and at Babington House in Somerset on Sunday night. So please do check the link on my website if you'd like to book in for any of those talks. We'll be going month by month and having a look at those power dates and what's the general theme of each month, and then sign by sign to have a look at how you can harness those energies according to what sign you are. And if you have your own chart, feel free to bring that along and work more personally with that as well. So looking forward to seeing you there. I'm also available for readings, one-to-one or online. And to celebrate this fresh start, I have a programme called Be the Best You in 2019. And this incorporates a lot of my empowerment coaching, working on a physical, mental, emotional and spiritual level, with a whole variety of tools and techniques that's custom designed for you. So if you'd like to actually start this year in an empowered fashion, then please do contact me for information on how we can create a custom programme just for you. So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week.